Hey everybody, how's it going? Stoutman coming back at you again this year with another breakdown of the Black Friday deals that you'll be able to find on Blu-rays in particular and 4K this year at Best Buy on Black Friday. So love the Black Friday deals. You know me, I get down with the Black Friday deals. I'm always super excited to get some awesome deals, some awesome prices on movies that I want for my collection and whatnot. So every year I try to do this little breakdown, this video, giving people an idea of what they can expect at all the different locations that are having Blu-ray sales. Or all the major locations, Best Buy, Walmart, Target, and I like to start off, or I'm going to start off with this Best Buy video first, because Best Buy is really the best when it comes to their Black Friday stuff, especially their Blu-rays. Because, you know, they actually let you see what they're offering, unlike some of the other companies, which to no end still frustrates me, to no end. So, yeah, sad indeed, but predictable. So, let's go ahead and take a look at this. Don't mind me if my head goes like this, because I'm looking at this screen, alright? And it's really just going to look like I'm looking at the screen in the video. Like, oh, yeah, that's a pretty good deal. So anyways, $6.99 each. These titles will be $6.99 each. Coco on Blu-ray, Avengers Infinity War on Blu-ray, Deadpool 2 on Blu-ray, and Black Panther on Blu-ray. That's a better deal than I got on Black Panther. And Coco, for that matter, but I believe my copy of Coco was 4K. Anyways, just incredible here with the Avengers Infinity War, if you ask me. I'm sure that they've like sold all the copies that they had intended to sell, or not that they had intended to sell, but they've sold a lot of copies of it, right? And so as much as they still want to make money, Disney still wants to make money on it. They're not as, it's not one of those things where they're necessarily as in need of getting as much as possible out of it, you know what I mean? Because it's a movie that everybody wanted. I specifically waited on this because I knew, or I had a feeling, it would be out for some low price on Black Friday, because I knew everybody and their moms running out to buy this thing. So I'm like, yeah, you go out and buy it for 20, 30 bucks. I'm going to get it for 10. All right. How about that? And hey, this is actually lower than that, but I'm going to get the 4K. Anyways, Avengers Infinity War for $7, Deadpool 2 for $7, which is a good deal, but I'm tempted to wait on Deadpool 2 because, hell, next month they're releasing a new version of the movie that I kind of want to see, and I don't want to have to buy Deadpool 2 again on Blu-ray or 4K or however I decide to buy it. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. These are some really good deals. Things worth thinking about getting at the very least. So let's move on to the rest here. And before anybody complains, well, you're passing by all the other stuff I'm interested in. I'm sorry, this video is about Blu-rays and 4K and DVD and stuff like that. I'm sorry. That's what this is. If you want a video that goes into games and all that other stuff, you're going to have to find another video. I'm sorry. But anyways. Here we go. As you can see, they have a bunch of 4K titles at $14.99 each. Now these aren't like $14.99 isn't necessarily the best price you're ever going to see for 4K, but it's like the new kind of low-ish price. You know what I mean? It's like for Blu-rays right now, if you want to get a good deal on it, you wait for like the $8 price point to get like a kind of good deal. But if what you're really waiting for it to go down to is like $5 or $6, you know what I mean? So 15 is the new 8, I guess you could say. You double up because it's 4K. And really, the thing about 4K is even if you don't have a 4K TV, if you intend to at some point get a new TV and it just so happens to be 4K and you want to take advantage of that, then you'll have the 4K. And this has the Blu-ray. So it's like you're paying $7 for the Blu-ray and $8 for the 4K or something like that. You know, however you want to look at it. $15 isn't an unfair price to pay for it, especially when we're talking about Ant-Man and the Wasp. That's a really good deal. That's a fantastic deal for Ant-Man and the Wasp. They don't have the picture here, but Jurassic World: The Fallen Kingdom, that one just came out. I mean, that's a pretty good deal for that. And yes, as you can see, these are all like the $6, $7 title Blu-rays, right? And they're all $14.99 on 4K. So they've got the Deadpool 2 4K edition. They've got Avengers Infinity War 4K. They got Black Panther 4K. But they've also got Ready Player One and Coco and Dunkirk, Spider-Man Homecoming, Greatest Showman, Skyscraper. Now, Wonder Woman last year was $10 on 4K, so the fact that it's $15 now is a little weird, but I'm not too weird because they've done stuff like that before where, you know, one thing was a low price last year and then this year is higher price, you know what I mean? Pacific Rim Uprising for $15, but as you can see, oh, wait, you can't see because I blocked it off, but it's actually already like $18 right now, and that one has dropped like a tank, so $15 isn't necessarily a great price on that. Quiet Place for $15, The First Purge for $15, War for the Planet of the Apes for $15, those are pretty good deals. Red Sparrow for $15, Annihilation for $15, and the Kingsman 2 movie collection that I recently got for like $16, and I thought that was a great deal and wouldn't be beat at all. Well, here it is for $15. This is the 2 movie collection that has both the Kingsman movies, so not bad at all. Continuing on the 4K here is Shape of Water for $15, or I guess you can also just get the regular Kingsman movie for $15, Murder on the Orient Express for $15, Blade Runner 2049 for $15, Mad Max Fury Road for $15, Dark Crystal for $15, Batman the Killing Joke for $15, 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri for $15, The Dark Knight for $15. I keep saying for $15, but you know the price by now. Hook, that's a pretty good deal right there. Fantastic Beasts, Inception, Batman Begins, The Dark Knight Rises, The Post, The Patriot. Those are all pretty good deals. Now, I'm not going to say these are all the best deals ever, but I think, like, personally, there's a few titles in here that I'm going to be picking up at that price because they don't go down. These are the kind of titles like this one right here. Doesn't go down to $15. This one right here does not go down to $15. Ever. This one just came out and it's $15 on 4K. I'm kind of not that curious about it though because I've heard really bad things about it. So I'm going to wait on that one. Annihilation I've heard very good things about, and that's $15. That's a pretty good deal. Again, 2 movies on 4K for $15. You really can't beat that, especially since I haven't seen the second one, but I know the first one is freaking amazing. Blade Runner 2049, it has been $15 before, but that's still a good deal for it. And, I mean, it's Blade Runner 2049. You're going to want it in the highest possible quality. Let's see here. This one is rarely ever $15, that low of a price. Hook, I think just came out, but 15 is a pretty good deal on it. Let's check out the $3.99 Blu-rays, eh? So this is the bread and butter, if you will. This is the section where, you know, people are actually A lot of people are going to be looking at this and trying to get these titles because they're $4 freaking dollars. $4 for a Blu-ray that you get to own. Remember, kiddos, that's the price you used to pay to rent a movie from Blockbuster. So, $4 to own it in high definition, it's a pretty good deal. So they got Wonder Woman, Batman vs. Superman, Suicide Squad, Super Troopers 2. Now this one is also going to be $4 somewhere else. So it's not like an aberration. It's not like, oh, they made a mistake and they're not actually going to put that there. No. For some reason, Super Troopers 2, I've not heard anything terrible about it, but like for some reason, it is like one of the titles that's going to be $4 pretty much everywhere this year. So, yeah, I can't figure it out, really. But whatever the reason is behind that, I'm definitely picking that up for $4. I want to see it. $4 is a good price. Assassin's Creed Jurassic World, the original Jurassic World movie. Lego DC Comics Superheroes The Flash, Hidden Figures, The Book of Life. I'm going to skip over ones I don't think are necessarily that good of a deal. Sorry. But X-Men Apocalypse, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, that one's almost always on sale for $4 now. But yeah, Kingsman, The Revenant, Spectre. That one I have not seen during past Black Friday sales. So that's a pretty interesting title at $4. This one is also kind of new, I feel like, but it's not like a very popular movie, and it's not very expensive either. I mean, look at that. It's $7.99, so it's already pretty low priced, you know. Justice League Dark, Teen Titans, The Judas Contract. There's like a lot of DC animated stuff for $4 at Best Buy this year. Deadpool. But that's the DVD. I don't know why they have the DVD in this section, but okay. Deadpool DVD for $4, guys. Ooh. Edward Scissorhands. That one's always pretty damn cheap. The Wall for $4. That's a pretty good deal. I like that movie. Bad Santa 2 is really not that good of a movie, but it's not terrible either. $4 is, I guess, an okay price for it if you're gonna get it. Going through and finding Blu-rays, hopefully at some point. Moonlight for $4. That's a very good deal. Moonlight is a fantastic movie. The Witch for $4. It's a fantastic deal. Moving along, we have The Minions for $4. Minions, I don't think that one has been that low of a price yet, so that's a fairly new low, if you will. Yes, Minions certainly is a fairly new low. The Croods for $4. It's been that price before, a couple of years ago, in fact. Manchester by the Sea for $4 is a great deal. Moving on to the last page here of $4 titles. And unless you want friend request, they got Jurassic Park here, the original Jurassic Park. No picture, but it's the original Jurassic Park. I'm sure it's in that really terrible freaking artwork version copy of it. You know what I mean? I don't know if you've seen them yet, but the re-releases they've done for Jurassic Park movies have the worst freaking covers. Just the worst. They're terrible. So, yeah, don't recommend getting those. Especially since there's another deal I'm about to show you here that's even better for everything Jurassic Park related. So, yeah, or maybe way better. So, yeah. This is the $5.99 section. So, everything here is $5.99. Ready Player One for $5.99. Frickin' great deal. The movie just came out, and fantastic movie at that. It for $5.99. That's great. John Wick 2 again for $6 this time instead of $4. War for Planet of the Apes for $6 instead of $4. Moving right along though, Deadpool Blu-ray for $6. Not bad. Dunkirk for $6. Not bad, but I think you should probably get that on 4K. Same thing with Blade Runner 2049. You should probably get that for 4K. if just to have the best possible quality version in your collection. Spider-Man Homecoming for $6. That's a little bit less than it was last year. Not too bad. This movie just came out, and if you're interested in seeing it, $6 I don't think is a bad price, but I haven't seen it yet, so I can't speak to the quality of it. Alien Covenant for $6. Last year the lowest price was $9, so it's a pretty big drop. $6 for Logan, that's a pretty good deal. Red Sparrow for $6, that's also a good deal. Murder on the Orient Express for $6, great deal. There's Baby Driver for $6, great deal. Get Out, I believe, was actually lower than $6 last year, but either way. Elf, I know, was $4 on Blu-ray last year on Black Friday, and now it's $6. John Wick was $4 on Blu-ray last year, and now it's $6. Ghost in the Shell is $6. That's a lower price, I believe. Valerian and the City of a Thousand Planets for $6 is a very good deal. Christmas Story and Christmas Vacation for $6 are a pretty good deal. I will note they have a lot more like holiday classic movies, like Christmas movies, on sale during Black Friday this year than I think they ever have at any other point in the history of Black Friday. Because that's the one constant that I noticed throughout all the Black Fridays when it comes to Blu-rays. The holiday movies are never on sale because it's about to be the holidays, and all these companies are trying to get as much money as they possibly can. They jack up the price on other holiday movies so they can get even more money for them because they know people are going to want them. But I guess there aren't enough people buying them anymore, so they're willing to drop the price. So now's the time to get them. Oh, speaking of which, Polar Express for $6. Paddington 2 for $6. That's one I still need to see, and $6 is probably a price I will be willing to pay for it. Captain Underpants for $6. That's a pretty good movie. I watched that with the kids last year, or yeah, this year. Blech. The Men in Black trilogy for $6. I mean, I'm sure it's been a little bit low of a price before, but I feel like if you don't already have this, I'm pretty sure it's also either on 4K or coming to 4K, and you'd want to get that version if you want the best possible quality. But if quality doesn't really matter to you when it comes to Men in Black, then just get it already. Like, 3 movies, $6. You're paying $2 per movie. That's insane. Sicario was $4 last year, and it's $6 this year. Fantastic Beasts was, I want to say $4, but I think it was also $6, and it's $6 here. Office Christmas Party for $6. Jigsaw for $6. Of course, I believe Jigsaw got terrible ratings. I never bothered to see it, and I'm not that big of a fan of the Saw franchise that I really want to get it, you know? Jumanji, this is the new, I believe this is the newest release of it on Blu-ray, but it's also not on 4K. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is of course the classic one that most people want. That's $6. It's a pretty good deal. Straight Outta Compton for $6 is alright. I swear it was $4 last year, but $6 is pretty good. Dark Tower for $6 is okay. Again, it's one I want to see, but I don't know if I want to pay even $6 for it, because again, another one I've heard terrible things about. Insidious: The Last Key for $6 is actually a pretty good deal, because that one has been like just $10 and up for goddamn ever and will not drop. So to get it for $6 is a pretty damn good deal. Let's see, continuing on, and yes, Proud Mary up here is also $6, a very good deal. The last one here, How the Grinch Stole Christmas for $6, another Christmas classic. I believe that is the Ron Howard one, so I could be wrong about that, but I think it's the Ron Howard one. I'm sure there are some people hoping that I'm wrong about it, because getting the original animated classic on Blu-ray for $6 is actually a very good deal, if that is what it is. Now here's the one I feel like this is the section that most people are going to be interested in this year, or at least I think it's one of the more notable things this year. Even if you don't necessarily care about 4K as much, $7.99 for 4K titles is, in fact, as far as I know, from what I've seen, the lowest price there has ever been for like a sale on 4K titles. So this is like a new low kind of thing. And it's especially a new low for Black Friday. I know it's a new thing for Black Friday. So, yeah, however you want to look at it, $7.99 for 4K titles, that's a very good deal. I don't know about this one because I know the Blu-ray had a terrible transfer. I might look into this one. American Psycho is just a fantastic movie. But I might look into the 4K transfer to see if that one is any good. I'd advise you to do the same thing before you buy, because again, the Blu-ray copy is terrible. So if they use the same transfer for the 4K title, then it's not going to be any better. Hacksaw Ridge is a fantastic movie. At $8, it's a fantastic price. Halloween, of course, is a fantastic movie, and $8 is just ridiculous price. I mean, if you have all the best versions of Halloween on Blu-ray, then I don't see why you wouldn't pay an extra $8 to get the 4K title so that you can have it in 4K. It's a pretty good deal. Jigsaw for $8 on 4K. I mean, that one really tanked, didn't it? I mean, good grief. John Wick for $8. That's a pretty good price on 4K. Valerian for $8. I think that's worth getting. I have it on Blu-ray, and now I'm like looking at this thinking, yeah, maybe I should get it on 4K. Ex Machina, this one has always been a very low price, but even for this, I think $7.99 is a great price for Ex Machina. A lot of people will kill me if I don't say Punisher, so there you go. There's the Punisher for $7.99. Moving along, I don't like that movie. We have First Blood on 4K for the first time ever. Look at this. Look at this. Alright? Just so we understand here. As I'm making this video, this title hasn't even come out officially. That's insane. They're dropping the price down on a title that hasn't even come out yet on 4K to $7.99. And I'll get to these later because look at that. They also have Rambo First Blood Part 2 and Rambo 3 at $7.99. That's a great deal. If you don't get that, I don't know what the hell is wrong with you. That's a great freaking deal. Sicario for $8 on 4K. That's also a fantastic deal. And that one has some really nice cinematography, so it would definitely benefit from the 4K upgrade. The rest of these are just kind of, throwaway, sort of, so to speak. I will say that when it comes to 4K, where I feel like you're going to notice some of the biggest differences in terms of quality and image quality is things that are action-packed. So you see a lot of action-packed titles here, action titles, and they might not be the best action titles, but action is the kind of thing that, it didn't pick up very well on DVD. It doesn't pick up very well when you're watching it digitally because they compress it so damn much. 4K is probably the most uncompressed format known to man right now, so you're going to get the best possible version of it. You're going to be able to see as much detail as possible in the action films when you get them in 4K. So yeah, love the fact that they're doing these $7.99 titles for 4K, but it doesn't stop there. They've got a bunch of $9.99 titles on 4K as well. For $10 each, you can get Justice League, Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, John Wick 2, All these on 4K. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. This is the Ron Howard version for $10. Deadpool, that's an okay price. It's been pretty low before, but yeah, it's a pretty good price for 4K. I think it might actually be a little bit lower somewhere else this year for 4K, on 4K for Black Friday. But $10 isn't too big of a difference. It's not too bad of a price. Atomic Blonde for $10. I'm kind of interested in that because I want to see the movie. The Dark Tower for $10 on 4K. That's a pretty good deal. Even though I don't know if it's any good because I haven't seen the movie. But like for this title in particular, for the price that it's been at, $10 isn't a bad price. Logan was $10 last year at Walmart only, I believe. And now it's $10 here on 4K. And yes, of course, it's a fantastic movie and you should get it in 4K. Alien Covenant 4K. Fantastic price. $9.99. Fate of the Furious was $10 on 4K last year as well. So not that big of a difference, but no difference effect. But still not a bad price. King Kong 4K, that's the Peter Jackson King Kong, I believe. That's a damn good price, but I'm like, wait a minute, is this actually the Peter Jackson version? Because it says it hasn't been released, and I swear Peter Jackson's King Kong was released on 4K already. But anyways, moving on. We have Hidden Figures for $10. The Martian Extended Edition for $10. That's the lowest price I've ever seen that for, so very good deal. The Revenant for $10 on 4K. Fantastic. The Incredible Hulk 4K. Jumanji 4K. There's that Jumanji 4K I was talking about, and it's only $10. Assassin's Creed for $10. Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Pacific Rim. I think this one will be a little bit lower somewhere else, but if you don't feel like going there, this is not too big of a difference. Apollo 13 for $10. Independence Day for $10. Goodfellas for $10. That's an okay price. Rise of the Planet of the Apes for $10. And X-Men Apocalypse for $10. So, not bad prices when it comes right down to it. And they're trying to sell me on all these stupid things at the bottom of the page, but I don't care about anything at the bottom of the page. So now on to the $7.99 Blu-rays and DVDs. Of course, I'm not going to bother with the DVDs, but The Greatest Showman for $7.99 is a great deal. Justice League Rampage for $7.99. That's a brand new movie that just came out. That's a pretty good deal for that. Constantine City of Demons for $8. Batman Ninja for $8 is a pretty good deal. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom just came out. $8 is a pretty good deal. Teen Titans Go to the Movies for $8. I know a lot of people love that movie. Annihilation for $8. That's a pretty good deal, but again, the 4K is $15, so it's not. If you care about 4K, maybe get it on 4K. Lady Bird for $8 is a pretty good price. I don't think it's the best price ever that there will ever be for it, but I think it's a pretty good price for a really good movie. Happy Death Day, pretty good deal there, but not much better than it's already been in the past. And that about does it for the $7.99 titles. I mean, there are some titles, of course, that I just kind of passed over, didn't really talk much about, that you can kind of see for yourself if you want to. But nothing that I think of as notable. Because, yeah, Rick and Morty, but these are the DVD copies, all right? These are DVD. You can get them on Blu-ray. Why would you get them on DVD when you can get them on Blu-ray? And they were made in high definition, so why would you get them on DVD? You know, I can only say that so much. Plays Gotham by Gaslight. That's a pretty damn good deal right there for $8 as well. I can't believe I almost forgot that one. Missed that one. Passed over that one. Like a fool. Complete and utter fool. 99 titles here. Let's see. The Shape of Water on Blu-ray for $10. That's okay price. Band of Brothers has been $10 on Blu-ray for during Black Friday for several years now. So, yeah, if you don't already have it, then yeah, get Band of Brothers for $10, man. The First Purge, $10 on Blu-ray. The Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri for $10 on Blu-ray, but it's not much cheaper than it already is, so worth noting there. A Quiet Place for $10, not bad. Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, I believe is exactly the same price on 4K as it is on Blu-ray. And it's actually a really good movie, if you ask me, so not too bad. The Pacific is another one like Band of Brothers that is always $10 on Blu-ray on Black Friday. Has been for at least 4 years in a row now, so go ahead and get it. Might as well get it. Isle of Dogs for $10 on Blu-ray. It's a pretty good deal. I don't remember if this one's on 4K at all, so if it isn't, then go ahead and get this one. But yeah, great movie. Loved it. Saw it in theaters. Recommend it to everybody. The Post for $10. It's a pretty good deal as well. The Godfather collection. All 3 Godfather movies for $10 freaking on Blu-ray. If you don't already have it, get it. Okay, so we're getting towards the end here, and as you can see, there are a bunch of 4K titles for $22.99 each. $22.99 for Solo. I love the movie. If you got like a hate boner for it, then $22.99 isn't going to be the price that does it for you. Same goes for the Last Jedi, but I think it's definitely a worthy movie. But Wreck-It Ralph, I believe Wreck-It Ralph just came out on 4K for the first time, and $22.99 would be a pretty good price for it, considering that like the regular price is $30. So yeah, Avengers: Age of Ultron for $22.99 is an okay price. Cars 3. And that's an alright price, I guess. I believe it was lower last year, though, at Target, maybe, but I don't know. A Wrinkle in Time. The Avengers, the original Avengers. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. But here at the end is where, of the list here, is where it gets interesting, alright, you guys? This is where the $22.99 price point becomes very, very good. Deadpool 1 and 2. That's a pretty damn good price for Deadpool 1 and 2 on 4K. Planet of the Apes 1, 2, and 3 on 4K. 3 movies for $23. That's less than $8 per title on 4K. So, really, really good deal there. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Men Tell No Tales. I thought it was an okay movie, but I believe this might have actually been a little bit cheaper last year, so I don't know. And then last but not least, if you can't already see it's kind of creeping in there, the Predator 3-movie collection, which, yes, Predator 4K has a new transfer, a beautiful transfer that they didn't fuck up. So, if you've been waiting for a better transfer of Predator, this is your only way to get it. They're not going to put it on Blu-ray. They're going to give you a good transfer on Blu-ray. Get the 4K. It's $22.99, and you get all 3 movies. So, I'm getting that one. I'm getting that one. And then last but not least, we have these movie collections starting at $19.99. Now, these are literally the only 3. And it says starting at $19.99. So what's interesting about that is this title usually goes for like $80 or $90 MSRP. This title usually goes for like $50 or $60 MSRP, and this one goes for $50 and $60 on MSRP as well. So, whichever one of these, because you know it's probably only going to be one, But whichever one of these they're putting down to $20, that's a freaking fantastic deal. Jurassic Park. This is the Jurassic Park collection, which has the first 4 movies in 4K, I believe. They put out a new version that has the 5th movie as well, but I don't know. As much as I liked the movie, I don't really care if I get that edition of it or not. I definitely like the cover art on this one, and I wouldn't mind getting this version than getting the other movies after the fact, you know what I mean? So if that one was $20, that'd be fantastic, because I believe the list price on the 4K title, or on the 4K version of this set, has been like $35 or $40, somewhere around there, is like the lowest price it's ever been. So if that drops down to $20, freaking amazing. Matrix Trilogy for $20, I mean, that's 3 movies on 4K for $20. And they're pretty good movies, you know, and they're movies you want to have in the best possible quality. So $20, not too shabby there either. You know, take it or leave it with the Star Wars, all 6 movies here. I don't think it's going to be the one that's $20 because of how much it usually goes for. If it did, then I'd actually be a little bit disappointed, because I still wouldn't have much interest in getting it. And I'm kind of hoping that the other ones are, at least one of these 2, are the ones that are going to be $20. Whichever one it is, I am hyped that one of these 2 is likely to be $20. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Whichever one it is, go for it. And then the other one will probably be like $25 or $30 or something like that. Maybe even a little bit more expensive, but hopefully not too much more expensive. So, yeah. That finally, mercifully, does it for me when it comes to the Blu-rays and 4K and DVDs and whatnot at Best Buy on Black Friday this year. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you plan on going to Best Buy. The reason why this video is always so much longer is because unlike all the other companies out there, unlike Walmart, unlike Target, which those videos are going to be very short, these guys actually let you see. Best Buy actually lets you see everything that's going to be on sale. So it's a little frustrating with the other companies, because they won't tell you or show you everything that's going to be on sale, because they're specifically trying to get you in the store, and it's just it's frustrating, man. It's frustrating, because it's really, I think, crappy tactics, you know, and it like does not take into account the digital age that we're living in. So yeah, I don't know. Say what you will, I think Best Buy is always the best when it comes to Black Friday and physical media in general. So yeah, pretty cool stuff if you ask me. But let me know your thoughts. Let me know if you plan to go to Best Buy for Black Friday this year, or if you plan to shop online from Best Buy this year on Black Friday. I definitely plan to do some online shopping with them. And yes, as always, you should be prepared for the fact that the site's going to lag. It's going to go down. It's going to... You're going to panic thinking, oh God, I'm not going to be able to get the deal. Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. One of the other things that always happens is that the prices for certain items will go on sale before the prices for other items go on sale. So sometimes you may be forced to, or you may want to consider making more than one order from Best Buy, so that you can get the titles that you want without having to worry about them going out of stock online. So, I mean, that does happen sometimes. I don't think it's like a prevalent thing, as long as you get your sale price in at least sometime in the first day that the items go on sale, then you probably won't miss out. Even if you don't get it in the first day, most of the titles will still be a really good price, and you probably won't miss out. But if you really want to get your stuff and make your orders as quickly as possible to make sure that nothing goes wrong and that you're not missing out and you're getting all the deals that you want to before they go out of stock, then you're probably going to have to make multiple orders. Be prepared for that if you're shopping online. And yeah, be also prepared for the possibility that that title you want goes out of stock online and you got to go to the store to get it. So yeah, anyways, that will be it for me today. Thanks for watching, guys. Catch you later. Peace.